All right, we get a redo. Good morning. We get a redo.
Good morning.
Roscoe needs a second chance.
Knucklehead's got the camera and photo.
He needed a second chance. We're at Willie's, launching at Willie's, going to Gulfport, try out something different. Got a little north wind. Tide falling hard about 10 o'clock. It's coming in right now. And we're going to try around here first. We got the croakers. We picked them up on the way. Willie's may or may not have them right here. At the bait shop, you can check with them if you come here. But look who's back in action.
Aunt Esther.
He been surf fishing. Aunt Esther been surf fishing at not much success with plastic. And I said, the plastic ain't working right now. I've been telling people that if you go out and with just plastic, you're probably gonna have a pretty tough day. Look at the pogies right there, perfect size pogie. You see them? Oh my Lord. Right here in the bay. See, I didn't have to buy no bait. I could have got them pogies. Those are perfect size. I might throw a couple. I wanted smaller ones, but I got too small. So I'll let all these go. And they mess up your net. The little ones, they get stuck in there, their heads.
It's a gill net.
It makes a mess, like a gill net, yeah. So that was a mistake. But every once in a while you make mistakes. Oh man, what a mess.
Guess what I'll be doing?
Roscoe, you gotta break their heads off like this and then shake it to get them out. I'm showing y'all the good and the bad, the ugly.
All right, show me how to do that again.
You pull their head off like that.
I'm a slow learner, about 20 more times. I get them, T.
Oh man. They were flipping, looked like they were bigger than that.
Yeah.
The north wind's pretty strong this morning, so that's why we decided to come Gulfport, try something different for y'all. Give y'all a report on this side, on the east side of Mississippi coast. It's a little bumpy right here, y'all notice that. We stopped at that pier over there by Willie's, but the water was muddy, and there was pogies everywhere. I mean,
Jumping in the boat.
Jumped in the boat, actually. I mean, pogies everywhere, and we didn't get a bite. We just stayed there 5-10 minutes, but drowned the croaker. Now we're heading for our ultimate destination, Gulfport. So we're gonna see.
Then we had some fish jumping in the boat.
I think it's gonna be about 9 o'clock. That's what I'm estimating. But we came a little early. I always like to be there right before the bite.
You got T.
He's kicking at him, man. He's pecking at him. It's particular. The tide's not moving yet.
You got him?
Yep. He ain't big. That's a flounder. That's why he's picking at it. Might be loaded with flounder right here. I just missed that last one. He was running to the boat. I'm thinking it was a flounder. I'd be loaded with small flounder, you know, stealing our bait, because I missed one. That's only about 12 inches right there. We're going to let him go. Could be flounder.
What you got, Mr. T?
A little trout, I think. It doesn't die, but we got to get something going, right?
Yeah, we got to get supper. That might be a
I was
keep.
sleeping on that one. Look, he got it down deep in the goozle.
Yeah, he's spitting out everything.
He got it in that throat, you know. I was sleeping on it watching that other guy. We sitting right here. They got a guy. He's on our spot, really. And where he's at, we watching the fish just come popping out the water. The bait's popping out the water. So we know we're close to the bite, but we can't really get there because they flying out the water right in front of his boat, and he don't even notice.
He's fishing behind.
He's fishing behind him. He's back fishing north of him.
I don't know.
So we're gonna wait him out a little bit, see what happens. Might be a keeper. All right, we finally found a little spot where we think we got some good fish. That's a good one, Roscoe. Might be a keeper. Yeah, it's a trout. Good trout, boy. Yeah, we'll take that. 16. Look, he's hiding it from y'all. First fish he caught in a while because he's been surf fishing. He's been caught a couple reds, but he ain't been catching no trout.
Oh no, I'll catch the red for Savannah.
Look, he got a ball slapper though. Look at him. Oh! As soon as I said that, that fish reacted.
He knows a good set of balls where you slap them.
Oh.
They asked the T.
Man, I moved only about 30 yards. A big trout, boy. Look at that. Good one. I only moved about 30 yards, and that's all it took was to get on these trout. Nice.
Nice ones.
All about 16, huh? Ball
Yeah.
slappers.
Almost as big as the one I caught.
About the same.
Good one, T. Supper!
Sometimes, look, you close, you know, they got structure down here, and I told Roscoe had me lead me in the wrong direction.
We had to find them rocks.
And I said, they further down there, as I remember, and I didn't mark it on GPS because I thought I had remembered exactly. We came out about 30 feet. I followed the rocks until they dropped off. Now I'm in 10 to 8 feet of water. And the rocks are kind of on the side and behind me. And we catching them every cast. It's on fire, y'all. Roscoe's on fire. Coming to the top. Good fish, boy. Show the people that fish, Roscoe. He's trying to tangle me up though, y'all. I got a bite.
Where you at? Come over here,
He's good. Pull him in. You can hold some grease. I'll be a 15er. He got my line. He got my line, y'all. Y'all should have seen the cluster that Roscoe had on my line. I wouldn't even put it on video. It was so embarrassing. Roscoe had that shit, my line, wrapped up in his reel. I said, that's why I don't like to put 3 people on the boat. But I said a green pea would do that. So
a green pea wouldn't be.
he's acting like a green pea today.
Nah, you should have had your line reeled in. You know I was coming in with a big
No, a
fish.
lot of people have their lines out. You got to go around it. It wasn't even a big fish. You could have got it up. You know, crazy shit. Like, I wish y'all saw that.
I gotta keep him honest. Yeah, Mr. T.
Good little trout. Yeah, nice trout, boy. Look at him on the top. Oh! I was trying to get him up for y'all to watch. Roscoe, go get yours. Look, here, give me that camera. Give me that camera.
Oh shoot!
Give
Yeah.
me that camera.
That's how you gotta catch him.
Rod holder, look. He's a rod holder machine right there.
Let's go to rod holder.
He's a rod holder man.
Killing me, G.
Yeah, I was trying to get him up for my audience to see the fish, you know, and that's what happens sometimes. You lose it, you know. That's a good one. Let's go put the hammer down, boy.
Get lucky every now and
He
then.
put the hammer down. You know how he's keeping me out the water? Y'all should have saw I had to cut my hook off because he had me all wrapped up in his reel. Roscoe got a solid one, y'all. Got a solid one. I think it's a trout, good trout. He is the cat king, though. He's the king of the cats. Uh-oh, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
Big old trout, y'all, and I got one on too. Big old trout.
Yeah.
Put him in. Oh yeah, that's
Got him,
great.
Jim?
While I was videoing Roscoe, y'all, that's talented mofo right there. While I was videoing Roscoe, man, that's some nice fish. They're getting bigger.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, I tried to poke you. They didn't eat the poke. The big ones will hold you down like a cat, Roscoe. That's big trout. That's ball slappers right there. That's official ball slappers right here, Roscoe.
Where you at, T?
On this side, man. Yeah, that's strong fish. I'm trying not to lose them like that last one. They're diving down, man. Look at that big old ball slap. Oh, woo, woo.
Yeah,
That's
nice one.
That's some Gulfport silo trout right there, huh?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
What? That might be photo shot right
All right,
there.
hang on, let me get it. Whoa, what is that?
Good trout. Good trout you got on there, boy.
Yeah.
Big one, huh? Yeah. Big old golden pretty fish, boy. Look at that, y'all. Pretty fish.
Woo, that is nice.
Good job, Roscoe.
That's what we're talking
We
about,
on
guys.
fire, man. We on fire.
Ooh, nice one.
That's a good one. Look at that, boy. Fat. And you ought to see these trout the way they tricking Roscoe. He's jigging, swinging, jigging.
But who's catching them?
No, you're not catching them. I'm videoing. That's why. I got one on right now, but I'm
Go
videoing.
get him.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all.
Look at that.
Look at that. Don't get your hands on it. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, man.
Oh, the sound effects he's making.
It's a big trout.
It is.
We started off with some 16, but they got fat. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. You saw the size of that
Yeah.
thing? These hogs moved in here, man. What? Oh, Roscoe's look like a peanut compared to that. Tommy B's getting the ball slappers, boy. Woo!
Slapping that little peanut.
Oh, man, it's a knee slapper. Woo!
Good job.
That's a knee slapper. That's hooking them with one hand, y'all. Y'all saw that hook set? Look at that.
Nice. I gotta get mine off also. What you got, T?
Whoa, big old trout or a mac? Let's see.
Let me get my line out the way.
What? Gotta be a mac, huh?
Yeah.
Running like that? Big old mac. A lot of y'all like him. Look at him do with that rod, man. Yeah. We got a little mac action in here mixed in the trout action.
A nice sized mac.
That's a big mac.
Yeah.
That's a big mac. That's some good line right there, boy. It's trilene, huh? 17-pound green trilene holding them big old fish like that, y'all. That's a mean looking fish, huh?
I'm surprised it didn't cut your line.
Yeah, I'm about to retire probably. Most people would keep that, but we're gonna let them go.
Yeah. Don't need that. What you got, Mr. T?
Good trout. Good trout, baby. I hooked him through the tail, like I've been telling y'all. I went underneath, and the bite, it was much more affirmative. The bite was more affirmative than to the head. So if there's not a lot of tide, I recommend hooking them croakers, you know, through. I'm gonna show y'all. I couldn't show y'all because I was doing it by myself, but I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna show y'all that little fin right there, just above that little fin, about 1/4 of an inch into the fish, and it makes them wiggle like that. They can't resist it. If there's not a lot of tide, that's what I recommend. Oh yeah, they want it moving, man. They want action. They're full, you know. I think this fish are full.
Not very big, but
You keep them. Look at that, look. That's when you catch a lot of fish, when you call that not big, man. Roscoe, he used to go to home, he used to go
St. Bernard.
St. Bernard and catch them little 13s and 12s. He come on Tommy B's boat, now that's not that big.
What can I say? What you got, T?
Might be a big trout. He's a trout or a big mac, because he was running fast and hard. Way out there.
Where is that?
Probably a mac, he's still strong. Big old mac, huh? Yeah.
I think so.
It looked like a damn king. Oh shit, it came off a good thing. I didn't have to mess with it. That sucker was like 3.5 foot long.
Well, I can let you use my scissors, Tommy.
I got some dangerous. No fray. That's when you set the hook right. When you don't have no fray on a mac.
Another Mac?
Yeah, you cut me off. When they're swimming that hard to the boat, most likely it's a big trout or a mac when they're swimming real hard to the boat like that where you can't catch up. So hey, that's part of the July and August. You got ladies, macs,
And sharks.
and some sharks, but we ain't had no sharks
No.
out here. So
What you got, T?
a good trout, I think. A little ball slapper knife.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
come a little bit. Roscoe, I'm coming to you.
All right, coming this side, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh man, I must have had a fray on there. You see, when you're getting max, I didn't check it in the last couple casts. When you're getting the big max, one little fray like that was a 3-pound trout. Had a little pressure and it cut the line. So it's my fault for not checking the fray.
That's right. See what I'm doing? I'm redoing my line because I had a fray in it.
Look at that, Roscoe. We putting the hammer on him, man. It's just every cast, huh? Roscoe's crazy. Every cast. I don't know why the camera's so dark right here. Must be that sun. When the sun's starting to come out like that. There you go. Damn, iPhone acting crazy.
You got it?
Yeah.
Did it?
We just talk about the structure. Roscoe around us. We got structure underwater. We went from what, 4 feet
Yeah.
with rocks and structure down to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
on the depth finder.
About 9, 10 feet.
That's a big drop off, and that's where we started catching them. That's a good one, huh?
I think so.
Bring him to the top for the people. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Look at that pretty water, y'all. We in. We went over there by the other harbor, Long Beach, and the water was muddy. We got over here and the water pretty.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the last time we were here, I was telling Roscoe the conditions. I said the conditions were a north wind, pretty strong. I said, let's go to the same spot that we went last time with a north wind. That's usually, I like to repeat that, and we're repeating about the same bite as last time, huh?
Yeah.
But they may be a little bit bigger. We did have a couple big ones last time, but
Well, I get some more big ones. Don't get nervous.
generally these are averaging 18 probably.
Yeah.
All right, we got some good footage for y'all. Big trout?
Big trout.
How about that? Roscoe might have one as big as Poppy. That's a good big ball. Let's see what he looks like. Bring him up so he fall off like mine did. Oh, that's a nice one. Pretty footage there, boy. I got away from that sun. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. You can't only get him up, y'all. Look at that. I'm trying to let that fish go. Look.
That's what's fishing about, having fun. You lose them, you catch them, you catch them.
Yeah, when you got as many as we've been getting lately, I guess it don't matter, you know, but it just looked bad on camera if you dropped them, you know. That's a beautiful fish, Roscoe, almost as big as Poppy's.
Well hooked though. The one that got away?
Look, I told Roscoe, I said, you got a fish? Like, he's like, no, Papa, follow me. He been having that fish on for, look, 5 minutes, y'all. He didn't know you had it on.
Hook 'em good. What you got, Mr. T?
Oh man, we catching them trout every cast. It's crazy. You gotta talk about that 30-minute deal where you catch them every cast, but it might have been more than 30 for us, huh, Roscoe?
Yeah, yeah.
It slowed up a little bit, but we still getting a trout. I mean, Roscoe just put that one in the box. I got another one, so it's kind of chaotic, really.
Off and on.
All fat trout right here, Gulfport, Mississippi.
What you got, Mr. T?
That was one of them gentle hook sets right there, Roscoe.
I know the feeling.
Not a giant, but about 15, about 16. Huh? They fat. Though you see how thick they are? I think these fish are so full with there's so much bait everywhere. Waveland, Bay St. Louis, Gulfport, there's so much bait that they so fat. If you don't serve the bait up to them right, I was going through the head and then get a bite. I can't grab this fish. And then I went back through the underneath and I caught 2 quick ones right away. So, you know, I still recommend if the tide's not moving fast, hooking them in that fin where I showed y'all, because you'll have quicker action and you don't want that croaker to die on the hook. If he dies, you might as well take him off and throw him. And remember, one more tip, if you want to catch 30 trout, you need probably at least
We had 75.
At least 70 croakers. Yeah, right, those nice trout, man. We're just wearing them out, y'all. It ain't even fair for the trout today, huh?
I don't know.
It ain't fair for the trout.
We catching them. That's supper, Bubba. That's supper.
Every time I hook them through the tail.
I just had a bite.
Every time I hook them through the tail, this is what happens. Big hammer. Roscoe's hooking through the head and catching them, but the fish are to the left of the boat and we never move. But I'm telling you what, most of my fish today, the bigger ones, were caught hooked underneath the belly, on the anus, by the anus fin. That's a wild fish, man. But anyway, we almost at a limit, I think, Roscoe. The box is full.
I know. We got to get a count. All right, T.
It's so pretty in that water. Look at that, huh? That's what you get at Gulfport. Look, I was trying to tease y'all, and Roscoe was taking forever to get the camera. He was fixing his hook.
Yeah, I had one bust me
I gotta
off.
have mine ready for him, but he ain't ready for me. Look at the waves. Look at that big boat.
Hang on, Bubba.
Hang on, Bubba. Y'all want to see Tommy B dance? Look at that. Don't drop it.
He's gonna dance right overboard.
Don't drop that camera, Roscoe.
It's almost time for a victory beer
Yeah,
soon.
man, we got a lot of fish in there. You know, my ice machine at home, it's just a fact. The whole summer for the last 3 months, I had to give some fish away. I've never frozen. I don't freeze. I don't like to eat them frozen. I had lined up in my ice machine on the bottom, and I just keep them moving from left to right until they get old, and I either freeze them or give them away. That's when you had a good 2025.
Hey, man.
Say you got a strong bite right here. Big trout, huh? I don't know. It might be a big old trout. It's a good big fish. I think it's a big trout, Roscoe. I think it's a big trout. Yep, nice trout. Not big, but he was just acting like, oh, he's nice. Fat. I
thought it was a mackerel. The way
He was pulling,
off.
huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes they look, them big trout,
It shocked me.
2.5, 3 pound fish will pull. Roscoe had a good day today, buddy.
Yeah.
Good cameraman back here, though, you know.
Well, you gotta get practice every
I
now
gotta
and
get
then.
some practice. Roscoe been out of commission for a while. Yeah, I've been doing some solo trips.
Yeah, he's been missing that victory beer.
That's right, I have been.
Yeah, Tommy.
Nice one. Nice try, baby. We're almost limited out right here. We're getting close. You know, we bought 75 croakers. We probably have about 8 croakers left, and we're close to the limit. So, you know, like, what? Damn, that's a ball stomach slap. When I said about that number of croaker, because, you know, they die or they steal them, the Max take them off. You got one, go get it.
All right,
Got him a
let me
nice
get
one. Nice trout on board. Bring him to the top. That green water. One thing about Gulfport, man, that green water.
Nice one.
Pretty fish, boy. We got some ball slapping hammers in that box. There's another one. There's another one. Another one bites the dust. You know, we're not in open water right here. Just to tell y'all, they have structure underneath. I said that earlier. We were on top of the structure. It was about 3 feet on the depth pond, and it went down to 10. So that's what you need to look for if you fish this area of Gulfport. Y'all notice all those fish been coming from the left side. I told Roscoe I want to move earlier. And he said, no, we good right here because he's on the left side.
Ain't no dummy.
Nice one. Yeah, I'm having to throw all the way across the motor right here.
Open field right now, buddy.
And yeah, I'm videoing, buddy.
Go get you one.
Making me work today like I'm a deckhand. You know, I'm just thinking about this. There's a lot of Macs, and they busting on the top. We watch them, and I'm thinking those trout are just sitting down, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 feet down in the water table, waiting for wounded, you know, stuff that the Macs hit, and they just swallowing easy food, and they're not real hungry because we having to tease them, you know, jerk it, jig it with the croaker to get them to bite or hook them underneath the tail. But I mean, we got a box full of fish. We're not complaining. We just talking about why and how those trout are down underneath the Macs. That's what I believe. And we got cut off probably how many times, Roscoe? Probably each of 10 hooks.
I had a dozen hooks. I'm down to my last one.
So you got to weed through that. You got to retie. You know, part of the game in July and August. Solid fish, Roscoe. If it's a trout, it's a solid trout. If it's a trout, I think it's a Mac.
Oh no.
Hold him too fiercely. No, big trout.
Yeah, nice trout.
That Roscoe got some luck with him today, boy. Y'all look at this. It's hogging that left side of my boat. I let him have it though. You know, he been.
See, not only did I catch him, I latched him.
Oh, he's got him pile hooked, y'all.
And then it comes off automatic.
He got him pile hooked. Roscoe, talk about that walkathon you did. A walkabout. You made it to Long Beach, and then you saw that coastal daiquiris and.
Hey, Coastal Daiquiri was calling me. Roscoe, come get a cold pina colada. Guess where I ended up? I walked from Waveland, my house, all the way to Long Beach to Coastal Daiquiri. That was a good little hike. I was going to try to make it to Biloxi, but I didn't do it.
I told him he wasn't going to make it. He didn't take my advice,
It was
but
too damn hot.
he didn't make it.
Wait till the fall.
Don't do nothing crazy like that if y'all watching this, you know. All you plastic guys, we're gonna try the plastic right here. We're out of croakers, but we right at our limit, and we just want to see if they're gonna eat the plastic. So we're gonna let y'all
Hi,
know.
Mr. T, you're a hell of a deckhand.
We in reverse roles. Can y'all believe that? Damn, Roscoe took my spot on the boat, and now I took his spot on the broom.
Oh Lordy, life is good, y'all.
That ain't right. Roscoe got it made, boy. Oh, and I said our boat. I said, when did you get your name on the title? I said, I gotta quit saying our boat.
You're right.
It's my boat.
Tip of the day. This little support, always bring it up and lock it in place.
The trolling motor locks where it holds in there, but this right here secures it, so if you hit some rough waves and it broke, it would never fall down.
And Mr. Tommy, speaking from experience.
That's right. And I redid the whole motor after that. And from Lee's Trolling Motor, the best trolling motor shop I've ever been. I'm giving him a plug. He redid it, changed all the parts on it, and it works like a brand new one for about half the price of a new one.
Good job. Let's get our victory beer.
All right, we're gonna call it a day. I never put the old man hat on today, so I guess I'll stay the young man.
All right.
Roscoe's favorite time of the day is
Victory beer.
victory, man. When you spank those fish like that, those big trout, and you get to drink a good cold Yangling. If y'all want to help us out on the channel, support the channel. There's a little heart at the bottom, but I think you got to be
YouTube.
you got to have a Google Mail, I believe, or subscribe to Google or something like that. If you're not subscribed to Google and you want to support the channel, I might do a promotion here in the near future. I'm trying to test the waters and see if y'all want to help the channel out, you know, because it costs a lot of money to do this, produce everything, and to pay Roscoe to come on the boat with me.
And drink beer.
Yeah, right.
Buddy, you was a good deckhand today.
But look, if you are signed up and you can press that heart and it says thanks on it. The only way I know to support the channel. I hadn't asked in a while, but you know, I don't make the money I used to make. And Roscoe, he's retired. We just two old fellows having a good time, trying to bring y'all some tips and entertainment.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for this wonderful trip. Epic trip. Again.
Amen again.
Back on the silos in the rock. Oh no, 2 of them. There's one here and one there. We didn't have to move one spot. We stayed in the same spot to get virtually 2 limits. We're right at it. Ran out of croakers. If you don't want to run out of croakers, how many you got to get, Roscoe?
75 for 2 people.
There you go, or more.
That's right.